Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the theater. And it's the film adaptation of one of the biggest musicals of all time. But will it defy gravity? My review of the 2024 fantasy musical Wicked, coming up now. Elphaba, a misunderstood young woman because of her green skin, and Galinda, a popular girl, become friends at Shiz University in the Land of Oz. After an encounter with the wonderful Wizard of Oz, their friendship reaches a crossroads. So, what did I think of Wicked? I thought it's a fantastic, epic musical fantasy. It's the first part of a two-part film adaptation of the stage musical of the same name by Stephen Schwartz and Winnie Holzman, which in turn is loosely based on the 1995 novel by Gregory Maguire. The film is directed by John M. Chu, who's also known for directing Now You See Me Too, Crazy Rich Asians, and In the Heights. The Wizard of Oz is one of my all-time favorite films, and while I know 2 or 3 songs, I've never seen the stage musical, so of course I was a bit hesitant. The marketing has also been interesting in the fact that they hid that it's a 2-part film, while the main title admits it to it at least, but I'm sure it will surprise some audience goers. So this part covers the musical's first act. I love the sets in this version of Oz. We get to see new visions of some of the famous landmarks from the Yellow Brick Road, the Enchanted Forest, and of course the Emerald City. The setting of Shiz University is interesting and obviously reminded me of Hogwarts, with the highlight being the library with rotating wheels of books. Obviously, another big part of the film are its musical numbers. I was familiar with the 2 showstoppers, Popular and Defying Gravity, which are both fantastic, and the other songs are quite memorable as well. The opening sequence showing us the aftermath of what happened after Dorothy defeated the Wicked Witch is cool too. We get a quick look at Elphaba's childhood and see why she has a strange relationship with her father and kind of an awkward back and forth with her sister, Nessarose. Of course, Elphaba ends up quickly crossing paths with Galinda at Shiz, and the two have a rocky start as roommates who become enemies and then turn out to become friends. Not only does the audience see changes in Elphaba, but Galinda changes along their journey as well. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are a spectacular pairing with chemistry off the charts, and I definitely believed in their friendship. There's also something going down with the animals in Oz, as the talking animals are starting to lose their civil rights and the ability to talk, which ends up playing out big into the story. The film has strong messages about the mistreatment of animals and people being rejected for looking different or having disabilities. It's also very funny throughout, with Galinda getting most of the jokes, and I found myself laughing out loud at most of the material. The film has its share of emotional moments as well, and you might want to bring a couple tissues with you to the theater. There's a lot of Easter eggs to see for Oz fans that are entertaining. The 2-hour and 40-minute runtime went by surprisingly quick, and I never found myself bored. Cynthia Erivo plays Elphaba Throp, the misunderstood young woman born with green skin who later would become the Wicked Witch of the West. Ariana Grande as Galinda Upland, a popular student who becomes Glinda the Good. Jonathan Bailey as Fiyero Tigalar, the prince from Winky Country who enrolls at the school, Michelle Yeoh as Madame Marble, the dean of sorcery at Shiz University, Jeff Goldblum as the wonderful Wizard of Oz, the mysterious ruler of the Land of Oz, Ethan Slater as Bach Woodsman, the munchkin who's in love with Galinda, and Marissa Bode as Nessa Rose Throp, Elphaba's paraplegic younger sister. Wicked is a stunning musical adaptation with new takes on old friends and wonderful performances. I'll be excited for part 2. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of A-list approved. That's right, it gets the A-list seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside of 515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd at WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.